Let me ask you, you're playing all these years in the big leagues, you're pitching to your heart's content, 3 All-Stars. When did the love for the horses come in?
The horse bug bites you early on in my life. My dad, this all started with my dad and my grandfather. My grandfather had horses when I was just old enough to walk, and I would come out in the summertime with my dad out to this farm. I purchased this property from my grandfather before he passed away. And the first horse we had was a horse named Baby Hoey. It was the first horse my dad owned. And unfortunately, what happens a lot in just about any business, you have a lot of success right off the get-go. And Baby Hoey was a tremendous horse for my dad. He was like the family pet, a really good racehorse. And you know, just from coming out here in the summertime as a kid, being around the animals, helping my dad, cleaning stalls, helping him, you know, put equipment on, the horse bug bit me. So it bit me probably when I was 4 or 5 years old. And once the horse bug bites you, you're bit for life, unfortunately. But it's a lot of fun. It's disappointing. There's ups and downs. There's highs and lows. You hate to do all the work. You buy them, you find them, you scout them, you develop them, you get them ready to race, and you get them to the point where, you know, a big payday's right on the horizon. And it's hard to do all the work and then just turn them over for a profit.
Can you identify with what your GMs went through and managers
Oh,
went
I would
through?
be a horrible general manager because one of the faults that I have with these, and Dr. McSteamy's a case in point, I get really high on them, real easy. And then when they throw in a clunker, I'm ready to cut the cord, sell them, get rid of them, leave them at the track, drive them, take a drive down the road, open the trailer and turn them loose. It's disappointing. I would be a horrible general manager because my patience level is not real good. That's one of the things, not only in this, but in baseball, I was the same way. When I was pitching, I could have pitched great for 10 games. I could have gone the entire month of June and not given up a run. And the first game in July that I had a bad game, that game ate me up. You know, I would go back to my hotel room and think about what I did wrong. How could I change it? Was it the wrong pitch? Was it, you know, I faced the same guys. Like when I was playing in the American League with Toronto, you play the Yankees and the Red Sox, and so you have a history of facing Giambi and Jeter and A-Rod, and you're always looking for an edge. Like you'll go home after a game and you'll think, okay, I was able to get Jeter out on a fastball in, so next time I face him, is he going to be looking for the fastball in? So I'm going to attack him another way. And you're constantly, you know, trying to stay one step ahead of a hitter, and that's the frustrating part because every game is different. You know, and every race is different with these horses. No 2 races are the same, no 2 games are the same, and as a pitcher, no 2 pitches that you'll ever throw in your whole career are ever going to be the same. They're never going to be in the same spot, they're never going to be the same speed, and you hope, like my biggest thing was, when I was playing, was you want to have a perfect inning. You want to go out, face 3 guys, throw 9 pitches, you know, get 3 ground balls or 3 strikeouts, have a great inning, and it never happens. But that's what drives you. Every time you go out there, my heart would pitter-patter. Think, okay, today's the day I'm going to have a perfect inning. And it never happened in 18 years.
18 years, never won.
It never once happened. There were some really good days, but never a perfect inning.
Thus the 3-up, 3-down farm. Well, we've heard and met the horses. Next, we'll see what it takes to get them ready, and we'll go out there on the track with Dan Plesac.